Mutauriri webato reCitizens Coalition for Change, Advocate Mahere, vanotiwo bato ravo rakanyorera kuSADC pamwechete nekuAU vachivazivisa mamiriro azvakaita musarudzo dzemuZimbabwe dzatakatarisana nadzo mugore ra2023 pamwechete nezvinoda kutariswa kuongororwa nekugadziriswa. Ngatipindei munyaya yedu zvizere.
Voting is a constitutional imperative. Nobody has the right to take the right to vote away from any citizen. Citizens deserve to choose their leaders. They have the right to choose who represents them in council, in parliament, and at presidential level. It's citizens who choose. And that's why the will of the people is a sacrosanct principle of any constitutional democracy. And so nobody, ZANU-PF cannot take away people's right to vote. Coming specifically now to SADC and the AU. Now, obviously, we have sharpened our approach significantly since the 2018 election. We took very important lessons, and even with these by-elections. And so this has informed our engagement with the international community, particularly regional bodies, around the electoral process that's going to take place in Zimbabwe. You'll note that there's been a shift in approach by the region when it comes to elections. We saw the work that SADC did in Zambia, the work that they did in Malawi, the work that they continue to do in other jurisdictions. And so we're ensuring that we have a dossier of information that we give to them so that they're prepared and know from the get-go what's taking place in Zimbabwe. And all these facts are objectively verifiable. It's no secret, the torture that's taking place, the weaponization of the legal system, the court system, the abuse by ZANU-PF of the police service. All these things are being placed on record so that we ensure that there's no disputed election come 2023. Now, this is not just urgent domestically, it's also urgent for other regional actors, other countries. The forced migration crisis in Zimbabwe started to create domestic crises in other jurisdictions. Call it South Africa, call it Botswana, call it Zambia, wherever it is. So many of our citizens, and I think that the data tells us beyond 3 million, are forced to migrate because of the governance crisis, because of the economic crisis, because of the failure by ZANU-PF to rule us competently and constitutionally.
Avo vanga vari mutauriri webato reCitizens Coalition for Change, Advocate Mahere, vachitaura nevatori venhau muHarare.